Welcome to part 2 of episode 33 of 4D, Def's Daily Dose of Dota. Today we're focusing on an SEA game, kinda. It's from the Dota Asian Championships between Cloud9 and MVP Phoenix. And we're focusing on the jungle Chen of Cloud9's BigDaddy0Tail. And right before we went to break, I said that there'd be more diebacks and buybacks. There aren't. I was actually thinking about the game I played earlier today as Chen. But that's what this show's for. It's to get better. And in part 1, as we hop back into the game, we were seeing some interesting things. We saw some great quad stacks here that helped the farming. We saw a very key smoke that saw our Shadow Shaman, Chen, and about 2 creeps coming together at the 4-minute mark that resulted in not 1, not 2, but 3 kills in the bottom of the map. It's the 10-minute mark, and our heroes are setting out in mid lane again with another smoke. He's also sending Zeus back to base, but he's immediately TPing forward as our heroes look to get aggressive. They would love to get a kill on QO here. He is first on net worth, and they do secure the kill.
Welcome me.
We see our support staying in the back here, but he's done his job. He got off his abilities, the Penitence, along with a Test of Fate. And another Test of Fate, bringing all the creeps in to help secure a complete team wipe. And we see the 4 creeps, the Centaur for the stun, a Satyr Tormentor for HP regen, and look at these 2 Troll Summoners doing work. All the Skeleton Warriors are really able to create a surge and push down the tier 1 mid. Chen going back to base while his creeps are doing work for him. But as MVP start to respawn, he backs up. Sure, you got your Centaur Conqueror Midas, but you still saved the vast majority of your creeps. You didn't give away these as gold. This would have been a good 300, almost 400 gold.
Top tower is under attack.
And we see a pretty successful gank. You get a tier 1 mid,
bottom tower
and you completely wipe the whole team. Big Daddy can be very happy at that. And now he sets his sight
are fortified.
on the tier 1 bottom.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
We see them searching out very aggressively here, looking for any potential heroes. Unfortunately, they didn't see them. And they both got killed. It happens. He'll respawn soon. After all, that's what happens in the game. Even if you die, you get to come back. We see him immediately set out back into the jungle to pick up some more creeps.
Bottom tower is under attack.
You get a max number of 4, they get 300 HP, and you get them forever. So try and save them when you can. Also worth noting, with his jungling and rotating, he has kept pretty competitive on the hero levels, higher than both the support Heen of MVP Phoenix and the support Reason. And now we see him sending the 2 Centaur Conquerors to help ensure that the first Roshan of the game goes to C9 at the 14-minute mark. I love seeing multiple of the same. That's a potential for a 6-second stun if he chains it. But we just see more farming. There's not a lot of pressure being applied on the map right now. With those 2 towers falling, they've opened themselves up to a little more time, a little more effort. They won't be pressured. Instead, they go on the offensive. That heal coming out just to ensure that Bone 7's able to live. Double Edge is going to be ensuring that when he does initiate, he will definitely be taking some damage. And while Big Daddy helps in the mid lane, his creeps are split pushing. QO is coming here to mop up that gold, but not without a trade, forcing multiple deaths. MVP March will get away. But BigDaddy0Tail saves a few of his conquerors. We see him starting on the mechanism. After all, your ultimate is a heal. You're going to be with your team, presumably, to get off your penitence, to perhaps send someone back to base with a Test of Faith, to get a little bit of damage with Test of Faith. So why not get even more heals? We see as a result of these two Tier 1 towers falling, they have pretty good reign over MVP's jungle. The kill count is very similar, but there's a significant net worth advantage, several thousand, and that means mech coming out at the 16-minute mark.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Along with our first Tier 2 pressure of the game. Just taking a look, I do not see mech for MVP yet. We see the creep wave being held back with the Hellbar Smasher,
Radiant's bottom
even
tower
thunderclapping
is
several
under attack.
times. And although
Radiant structures
they are
are
fortifying,
fortified.
Eternal Envy is going to claim the tower.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Bone 7, however, will pay with his life. Misery might be able to get away.
Double damage.
We'll just call that creating space. Especially creating more space for BigDaddy0Tail. He has 5,000 net worth as the result of his jungling and his well-timed transitions. There was a 3 or 4 minute smoke gank, and we saw another one at about the 11-minute mark.
Thunderous applause.
Still worth noting, you go back to base, you have all 4 of your creeps. No need to go back into the jungle to slowly pick out what you need. You can just send them out and continue to be aggressive. And No-Tail does just that. He sends his 4 creeps forward. He comes. He's ready to help out.
The final
Radiant's top
And help
tower
out, he
is under
does.
attack.
Test of Faith doing some very key damage there to help secure what was essentially 600 gold going to the Centaur.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
We see another smoke coming in, just pouring on the aggression. They have a very large section of the map firmly in their control. We see multiple observer wards going down. Big Daddy did just place a very aggressive one, along with stealing a part of the camp. And Chen has a lot of space. Sure, his Centaur was accidentally stuck up there, but that's okay. Don't worry about that. Mistakes like that happen. Unusual Jin and Yin Fox Spirits. Beautiful courier. I love seeing particle effects. And although we do see a 900 gold swell, no other purchase yet. This is the mid-game. We do see a smoke on Chen. Fata using the jungle to his content. He has tons of space here. Misery, even sitting mid, he's been able to farm up a Blink Dagger on the heels of several smokes that have secured kills that, looking at the net worth, has about 3,000 to 4,000 extra gold on our 2 supports of Cloud9. Another sentry going down here. Excellent job dewarding that. And at the 19-minute mark, our heroes go for another smoke. You see it on the mini-map. They are gesturing to go straight through here, even looking to be more aggressive, wrapping around here. They could get QO here, as they are waiting. Instead, it looks like they'll be going for the Vengeful Spirit.
Invisibility.
We're going to re-rack that, because they even fooled me there. As QO runs right into a smoke gank. The blink stun, the magic damage is more than enough to secure the kill. And Heen is on the run. Reason, he has an Invis rune, but he's not going to be able to help out his buddy. He falls as well. the 20-minute mark, another smoke results in a kill for C9. That's definitely what I would say the end of the mid game. I'm pausing here because there's about to be a big fight, and we're going to see a little different usage of Chen at this point. We've seen a lot of smokes, a lot of usage of the creeps. Haven't seen a lot of clutch mechs come in. Haven't seen a lot of Hand of God heals coming in. The team fights haven't been that numerous. They've been excellent support rotations, catching people out of position, and slowly building a lead, slowly building a couple thousand more gold on those supports. When we come back, we're going to focus on the late game, and some great fights coming out, and support fights from Chen. We'll be back after this.